John Piper with the Tuesday video, and it's Tuesday the 7th of March. Starting with Bitcoin as usual. We discussed the 5 waves up, that's pretty clear. We discussed the A, B, C with the target down here. However, it does occur to me this could just be an A wave. In terms of price, that would be a perfect reasonable correction down to 38.2%. In terms of time though, this started in November, so we're now in March. So that's all of December, January and February. That's for 4 months. So a correction lasting just 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks, is a bit subnormal. I mean, it's certainly possible this would be a complete move, but perhaps more likely is an A and a B and a C. Now it's probably still worth trading in the sense that we won't know for sure what it is until it actually starts to move. But if you see a buy signal around this level, I would suggest worthwhile going for, in the sense that it may be the next leg up, but it may just be a B wave. But even then, the B wave should allow you to at least limit your losses to 0, and even make a profit maybe. But it may not be the move that ones will have to wait for, perhaps going further down the line. Right, the same goes for Ethereum. 5 goes up. A, B, C, target here, we discussed that last time I think. So again, the same issue. I mean, an ABC down to here may well be the whole of the move, but in terms of time, a B wave rally and then another leg down might be a more complete move, looking at the time ratios of the two moves. So again, that applies here also. No change on gold. We've got the 1, 2, 3. This is a rather impulsive 4. It's slightly concerning me. Then we have got the bounce back. Look at the shorter term action. So we've got a 1. We've got a 1, 2, 3. We've got a 5, which is encouraging. The low is actually, this is an important low. And then a 2 wave. Now this could be 1 of 3 rather than 3. It's a bit short. And this decline is beginning to accelerate, which is a bit concerning. So I think 3 itself may be further up here. This is all part of maybe the 3rd wave coming in. But again, the sell-off is a bit worrying. I mean, if it takes out the 2 wave, it would look like an ABC, and that would change the count. But it could just be a shakeout. I mean, I think gold is getting perhaps a bit too much coverage. Too many people saying buy gold, etc., etc. It's a fairly obvious thing to do. So if too many people are long, then obviously we're going to get shakeouts, because there's lots of stops around and not many new buyers, whereas there will be sellers. This is maybe what we're seeing here. For the time being, I'm still very bullish on gold. It's just a question of the timing of this move, really. I mean, perhaps this could be just a 1 of 3, ABC 2 of 3, and maybe we'll see a low quite soon, and it may go up again. But taking out the low, this low here, around the 2-level low, around 1830, will certainly raise a few question marks, and perhaps even mean that we might want to threaten down here again. So it could be the rally will be delayed a bit. Silver ditto, we've got the same kind of issue here with silver. Expand this slightly. So the 5 waves up is pretty clear. I mean, that's a nice, neat 5 waves up. ABC, that's also pretty good, down 61.8% down here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then this thing overlaps with 1, which is not helpful. And now we've got this quite big decline coming in. Problem is that we actually got a potential A, B, C here. Now we've got this big decline. Let me just consider this for a second. Okay, I think there are a few points to make here. Firstly, it's a very short-term move. So it started right at the end of February. So it's only been with us for a little more than a week. So the shorter term a move, the less reliable it is. But I think there are basically 2 counts anyway. I mean, we have got the A, B, C count, with C and A looking roughly equivalent. So it's either a 1, 2, followed by a possible 1, 2, although this doesn't count well as a 5. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, but the 4 clearly overlaps the 1, so that doesn't really work. Looks more like an ABC there. This is quite a sharp correction. I think it's continuing as I speak. It looks more like an impulsive move, really. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit of an overlap there as well, in fact. I would say there's no clear count here. I think both counts pretty equally valid, but certainly this is raising question marks. It maybe Silver wants to go a bit lower, and this is just an ABC, and this is, we're going to see a bit more downside. So all looking a little bit uncertain at the moment on Silver. Right, FTSE is also somewhat unclear. We had the all-time peak here. We then had an irregular peak here, which counts as the fifth wave, but it failed to make new highs. Then a 5 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by another irregular move, APC. So yeah, it made new lows. We then got a 5 down to here. Let me go down to a short-term chart. So we got a 5 down to there, very small 4, 5. Again, looks more like an ABC in fact. And now we're getting up again. So again, we've got rather uncertain moves on FTSE at the moment. And it could be wants to go higher, but the count was pretty clear initially. There's 5 waves down, albeit it was an irregular, had an irregular here and an irregular here, so I guess that does rather confuse the issue. As you put the two regulars together, you get a, as an aside, you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a bit curious. And it was a bigger 5. I guess this would be, doesn't make much difference, I suppose. We really want to have a 5 here, which I haven't got. Again, it's not a clear picture at all right now on FTSE. All right, the DAX also has an unclear pattern. We had what looked like an irregular peak here, pretty impulsive decline, but it's now become an ABC with a possible 5 coming in here, which has made new highs. So it's all going a bit pear-shaped right now. So basically, we haven't got a clear. Well, we have a peak, but obviously no confirmation at this point. We need to see some action to the down. Well, a 5 wave decline really, to confirm that we have actually got a peak on the DAX as well. Right, the Dow, I thought there's a regular peak here, 5 waves down, looked pretty good for a sell-off, ABC to here. But again, we've got a much bigger sell-off now, I think I discussed this last time, followed by another 5 wave decline, which could be an A, B and a C. We've also got impulsive action here, so fairly short term, but that's looking impulsive rather than corrective. So it could be this is actually just a big correction with one more, or at least one more rally coming in at the moment. So again, ambiguous also there at the moment. Actually, having said that, I think ambiguous is the wrong word. This is probably the preferred count at the moment. This is actually new impulsive action. I guess it's a bit 50-50 because we have got 5 waves down here again. So this should be an ABC with a peak here perhaps, or around this level. But it could also be, because of the wave count and this much bigger ABC here, ABC correction here, that this could be a new impulsive move. But again, it's ambiguous right now. Yes, Nasdaq really got the 5 waves down here, but it could be an A, B, C, and this again looks impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think the equities are biting back at the moment. I wouldn't expect too much really, but there is this ambiguity, and I think at the moment the patterns favour the upside rather than the downside. So to track this quite carefully at the moment. So for today, I hope that was useful. Back to the report on Thursday. Please feel free to ask any questions, by the way. Also, we get emails and discuss any positions that you feel that would be useful. I can either discuss things on a video or I can discuss things just via email or even on a telephone call. But if you do bring making a question but you'd rather keep it confidential, then please let me know, and I will not discuss it on a video. Sorry, that's all for today. I'll see you again soon. Have a great day and bye for now.